first images of Iranian missile launch. A look at Iran's deadly missile launch. Iranian media has released the missile launch video on your screens right now. 180 such missiles attacked Israel last night. Iranian media released the video set to show the launch of missiles against Israel. Ashutosh getting in more details on that big story. Ashutosh, like you were telling us earlier also, this really is about narratives. Iran is in fact lauding its efforts in trying to bring Israel down to its knees, saying and releasing these videos and pictures that show in fact the intensity of the attacks and the kind of damage that has been done as far as Israel is concerned, isn't it? Particularly Tel Aviv.
And that's exactly what is reflecting in the statement of Iranian President Masoud Pezeshkian, which says that it was our calculated response, and this response was in aggression of the Zionist regime. And they say this is everything that has been done keeping the interest of the Iranian citizens, and say that do not get into the conflict with us. So clearly, and if you remember post-April when that was one round of escalation when Iranian fired ballistic missiles, and then the very recent trigger was the killing of assassination of Ismail Haniyeh in Tehran, and the only thing that even US and Russia were mediating between Israel and Iran, that this region should not get into conflict. Israel was already engaged in Gaza, and then there was a rise in the escalation from the Lebanon side when Hezbollah literally crossed over this entire, so far, the 1 year long battle against Israel. But the firepower, all of a sudden increased, and then we have seen from day before yesterday, the Israel even invaded Lebanon's territory by force. So clearly, if you see all around the way Israel is getting cornered by its adversaries, this makes really very crucial entry of Iran. And then it comes to the part of a narrative setting, because so far Israel has a very strong communication network. Every day they have a spokesperson from the Israeli defense for the Arab media. So you have a Israeli defense spokesperson for Arab, then you have a Israeli defense spokesperson for the English media. So clearly every day they brief about their operations, and every time, because it was yesterday, the defense spokesperson himself came out saying that there was a plan by Hezbollah to carry out another 7 October, and that was perhaps neutralized when during the ground invasion, when they neutralized all these tunnels with the stocks of arms and ammo. They even exploded those tunnels in a preventive steps. Using the air dominance, they are already having the edge on this particular region when it comes to Gaza Patti, the Palestinian, the West Bank area, or even up to Beirut. But when it comes to neutralizing the air strike from, or the air attack from Yemen and Iran, that makes really very critical as far as the Israel's firepower or response is concerned. When they had to attack the ports of a Houthi militant group of the Yemen, when they fired ballistics, they had to carry not only the interception advanced aircraft, but also the intelligence aircraft, and along with the air refueling. So clearly, as and when by recalibration Israel plans to carry out an attack, it will be soon. And again, the difficulty is to reach out to that 2,000 kilometer and targeting Iran, if they at all have a plan to carry out significant strike on certain military installation. Or often we have seen the Israel's response come that we target exactly the area which was used against Iran. So on that we'll have to see what response is going to be as far as Israel is concerned. But so far, Israeli media, they're saying that most of these interceptions, most of these ballistics were intercepted. There is hardly any casualty. In fact, what we know that so far there is one casualty is being reported. In fact, even yesterday's terror attack, remember in Yafo area, that's an Arab-dominated area in central Israel, when 2 terrorists literally came out from a trauma and started opening fire. There was 3 persons killed, including one defense personnel, one army person from the Israeli Defense Forces. And on that, this aggression now coming all of a sudden in Iran. Remember, there was barely couple of minute distance between while we were reporting all these about incidents unfolding, the terror attack. All of a sudden, there was a air siren raid from Jerusalem, from Yaffo, from Tel Aviv, and other these areas, and then a barrage of fires because the entire Iron Dome alert system was flooded with the air siren alerts. And then we have seen just in seconds the ballistics crossed over. So clearly, this is going to be very significant for both Iran. What I see, the Iranian agencies and Iranian supporters on Telegram flooded with the message. They are celebrating, they are putting out messages, and that also leads to some often, source of misinformation. But for now, both sides are clearing victory. The Iran says we have taken a revenge, we have responded to Zionist regime, where Israel says we have intercepted almost all these projectiles, and there is hardly any damage done inside the territory of Israel.
Be with us. I'm coming back to you in a moment from now. Ashutosh Mishra getting in those details.